hating mornings to having mornings become one of my favorite parts of the day. My morning routine is flexible, but a few things never change. I almost always wake up pretty sleepy with my mouth tape on and say hello to my best friend. I then opened this blind, which I only shut because a bird kept running into it and I was nervous. Every morning I take my heating pad first thing out to the living room with my laptop and I get myself all set up. I turn on my heating pad and then do a couple morning things while it's getting warm. I finally got in the habit of making my coffee and setting out water the night before, which has been such a game changer. While the coffee is a-brewing, I stack a few habits in that time period. I drink the water I laid out the night before. I feed my cat, who has irritable bowel disease and allergies like his mama, and requires Miralax and a million other things. Then on to my favorite part of the morning, making my coffee. I'm obsessed with the Nut Pod marshmallow creamer with some stevia. And then I always make it over for some couch time and to open up the window for some fresh air. I always check in on my mood and energy to decide what to do during couch time. Sometimes I go to creative work or working on my budget. This morning I chose YouTube to get me inspired to work on this video. I also read a passage from one of my favorite books. I highly, highly recommend it. If something frightens me or I don't understand it, I'll push it away. That won't work for me, I say, sometimes before I know whether it will or not. Being dogmatic shuts us down and can shut life out. The universe will challenge our prejudices though. Without being certain how it happened, we may find ourselves doing the very thing we thought we never would, and hearing a quiet voice, the one that comes from our heart, ask, "What do you think now?" We'll find ourselves doing things, sharing things, experiencing things, and liking things we never thought we would or could. Open your heart, open your mind, open to life and all it holds for you. Let the dogma dissolve. Once the coffee kicks in and I feel more like a human, I always try to step outside and just get some fresh air, even if it's only for 30 seconds. Bonus points if you can get your feet on the ground. I'm so lucky to have this beautiful lemon tree in my yard, so I grabbed a lemon to entice me to drink another cup of water. I then had to boogie on inside because your girl's got IBS. Then I headed over to make my bed.
Psych! I don't make my bed. Why would I make my bed if I'm gonna get right back into it? You can try to convince me in the comments. It probably won't work, but you can try. I'm a big fan of the very simple, no makeup look. If it takes me more than 5 minutes, I won't do it, and I love using all natural products that are great for sensitive skin, the environment, animals, and so on. I want to be crystal clear about what I mean when I say morning routine. I do not mean a super structured set of things that you do at exact times in exact order every single day. What a morning routine means for me is creating a chunk of time, so whatever that looks like for you. I'm really fortunate to be an entrepreneur, to work from home, and to get to design my schedule around my own needs. I never start work until 10, so every morning between 8 to 10 is my time. So the ideal for me is to have a chunk of time that I'm committed to focusing on me in the morning. So when I wake up, it's not, oh, what do I have to do? It's on my to-do list. What time do I start work? It's like, okay, I know I can wake up and feel peaceful knowing I have this chunk of time just dedicated to whatever is going to make me feel good and to start my day off right. And then within that time, I sort of have like a bucket list of things that I choose from each morning based on how I'm feeling. So for you, if you're wanting to explore this for yourself, what I would start with is number one, figure out what that time block might look like for you. So what time do you start work, and how can you reverse engineer what time you need to wake up, and kind of like how much time you can give yourself. Maybe that's 15 minutes, or maybe that's 3 hours. Really whatever is going to work for you and feel doable for you. Number two, what are those things that would feel exciting for you, that would feel when you wake up in the morning and you know you have this bucket list of things to choose from? What are those things? Is it yoga? Is it calling a friend? Is it listening to a podcast? Is it reading a book? What is it for you? Get clear on that list, maybe even write it out, and then know that you can kind of choose from those things to fit your mood and your energy each morning. I then scrambled for a really quick breakfast of leftovers and blueberries before hopping back onto the couch for a community call with a decolonizing mental health group that I'm part of. Hello! I'm like an air dry type of gal, so thank you for sharing. It feels really validating and good to feel not alone. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe because it really supports my channel, and comment below if you have a morning routine and what works for you or what doesn't work for you. Can't wait to see you in the next video. I upload weekly, so I will catch you then.